with a series all tied at 1 game apiece. Game 3 tonight. The Boston Red Sox, winners of the American League East, and the New York Yankees, the wild card champions this season. Series all tied at 1 apiece. It's Betts, Benintendi, and Martinez at the top. Bogarts, who homered in Game 2. Rafael Devers gets his first start. Then Steve Pearce. Brock
Well, you
Holt.
see the numbers for Severino. A lot of that good work was done in the first half. He got better as the second half went on, especially in September.
And Mookie Betts into center field on the first pitch. Sends Gardner back to the track. He'll make the catch. Long, loud fly ball out by Mookie Betts in the series in the first 2 games. That's a little jam shot into center field. And 2 up and 2 down for Severino. Full count. And it is ball 4, and J.D. Martinez draws the walk. And the Red Sox with a man on with 2 away. Right off the end of the bat, left center field. Gardner is on the way, and he's got it for the out. That ball had some carry to it. Didn't get it on the barrel, but Bogarts flies out to end the inning. Drew McCutchen leads away. Aaron Judge, then Luke Voigt. In the middle goes Stanton, Didi Gregorius, and Gary Sanchez. Miguel Andujar, Gleyber Torres, and Brett Gardner. Nathan Eovaldi on the mound, the 28-year-old former Yankee. And now getting a start in the postseason, Ronnie, which will be his first ever surface out there. Maybe a difference. There's a bouncing ball, and that'll be a wet baseball. Devers makes a good throw for out number 1. League Division Series. Here's a 2-2. And Judge lines one. A shot to right, and it's going to be caught by Betts. He ran right to the spot and makes the play for out number 2. And a swing and a miss. A 100-mile-an-hour fastball to end the inning. Eovaldi with a good start. Looks like a starter for the long game. There's a shot down the right field line. That's going to get to the wall. Devers will turn and head to second base. Now he holds up. The great throwing arm of Judge scared him right back to the bag. And Judge fired a strike to second base. Severino deals. Devers goes. A swing and a miss. Sanchez lost the handle. And so it'll be a stolen base for Devers, a strikeout for Severino for the first out of the inning. It is Holt's turn tonight, and a chopper over to the second baseman Torres. The second out. Devers will advance to third. Take advantage if it happens. On the ground, back up the middle, in and out of the glove of Severino. A run will score. Everybody safe. Gregorius goes into the slide, but could not get gathered to make a throw, and the Red Sox strike first here tonight on an infield hit and an RBI with 2 outs by Christian Vasquez. A 1-2 and a swing and a miss. Severino with the strikeout to end the inning, but Boston strikes first. 2 singles and in the hole, through, base hit. Stanton with a knock on a 2-strike pitch, and the first Yankees hit in that regard might do it, and he shows bunt and gets it down. Eovaldi slips, throw to first, not in time. Infield hit. First and second with nobody out. It's in, foot not down.
Yeah.
I think this one's going to be overturned.
Sometimes it's too much back to the pitcher.
And there is the call, and it will be overturned. So 2 of Angel Hernandez's calls on the ground. Stanton's going to go to third. Bogarts, and that's close, and out is the call. You can tell these infielders are being very cautious the way they're throwing the baseballs. On the ground, bouncing ball out to Brock Holt. Lobs one to first to end the inning. So a leadoff single. And a line shot into left field, a base hit. Over to cut it off McCutchen. Betts will settle for the single. Lead for Betts. Stays put. Benintendi. Little flare into left field. Going to fall for a base hit. And Betts on his way to third base. Throwing on the run is McCutchen. Safe at third. Into second is Benintendi. And the Red Sox running wild. And that one's hit hard to left field. McCutchen is there on a line. Betts will tag and score easily. And it's a sacrifice fly for J.D. Martinez. It is 2-0 Boston. 5 innings, 1 run. And that one's into right field, a base hit. Benintendi got a late start. He'll stop at third. And the Red Sox keep on hitting. Their third of the inning. It is the 5th hit for Boston in the last 2 innings. Devers with runners at first and third, and he's on the first pitch, a slow roller. They get the out at second. No chance for a double play, which means another run will score. It's an RBI for Devers. In the air, center field. Gardner on the run, way back at the track, and he's got it for the out. Inning is over. Pierce flies out deep center. And the 1-2 back up the middle, hits the mound. Bogart's over, gloves it, throws it, and it's in time. A spectacular play. Xander Bogaerts cutting across the bag at second, behind the bag, cuts down Torres for the first out.
I don't know, bang bang. Ball, is it inside the glove when that toe hits the bag? I'd call him safe.
I would too. Replay review by Mytel. Safe is the call. So that'll be an infield hit. Runner at first. And Gardner, a shot. Oh, nice play. Holt to second. Out. And bobbled by Bogaerts. The out is recorded at second base on the exchange. They say the ball comes free. So the first out of the inning comes at second base on a heck of a play by Holt. Moment ago, Lauren had a chance to catch up. Tomorrow night on the ground to short. Bogaerts goes the easy way to end the inning. Side retired. There was a call over to jump back into the fray here. Down 3-0, and first ball swinging Brock Holt, a base hit. And the singles continue to come for the Red Sox. Runner goes, hit and run is on, almost hit Holt. He'll stop at second, a base hit for Vasquez. Missed badly, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Worst case scenario for Aaron Boone. He's got to make an early pull. 5 postseason starts entering tonight, just 20 innings. Those 3 runners. Makes his second appearance of this division series. Nobody out. And that one misses way inside. Ball 4 with the bases full, and it's 4-0 Boston. Coming in to score is Brock Holt, who started this inning with a single on the first pitch season. And he rips that one, fair ball, down into the corner it goes. 1 run is in. Vasquez, right behind him is Bradley, and Betts right behind him. A 3 RBI double. Andrew Benintendi. 7-0 Boston. And there's a base hit into left field. Benintendi's going to be held by Carlos Febles. And a good throw in from McCutchen. Charged that one well. And that pretty much sums it up. On to try to settle this thing down for the Yankees on the mound. It has been a wild one. 4 hits and 2 walks in this inning for Boston. Injury for Moreland. There's a base hit into left field. Pierce is on the board with an RBI single. And the Yankees will add, or rather the Red Sox will add to their lead. It's now 8-0. 2 on for Holt, and a line drive, fair ball into the corner it goes. More runs are coming in for Boston. Pierce tried to score from first. He is in. On his way to third is Holt. It's a 2 RBI triple. Can you believe this? 10. A little half swing. Can't make the play. Green barehanded. Gregorius going to first. Dug out by Voit. Nice play. And that's going to end the inning mercifully for the Yankees. Voit a strikeout victim in the first inning. And right back to the mound. Hit the bare hand of Eovaldi. Closing his hold. Throw at first. Not in time. I think Eovaldi slipped in that same hole. Splitting hairs here. That's a tough one. And I think it is fair to say we could slow it down, but so safe is the call, and the call stands. Not enough there. And a line shot to center field. Whistles that one out to Bradley. Voigt's going to turn and head to third. Stanton will stop at first. Nice play by Bradley, but Giancarlo Stanton with a bullet. And 2 on to start the inning. And a ground ball. Backhand flip to second. Out recorded at second base, and out at first, a double play. A run will score. Challenge for Angel Hernandez. Oh, he's clearly safe. Yeah. for an umpire.
It'll be a quick one.
Yeah, that didn't take long at all. He wins in his first start as a Red Sox. There's a swing and a miss. Sanchez strikes out. And that one's on the ground. This will be 2 pitches and 2 outs for Chad Green. Get your own swing going. Dig it out of the dirt, as they would say, as Benintendi draws a 2-out walk back in the late 90s. That's how those two are reunited. Benintendi does take off. So Voit holding Benintendi on, and Martinez in a 3-2 count, and he draws the walk. Back-to-back walks after 2 outs on the first 2 pitches. And he popped him up. And Duhar will settle under it, and that will retire the run average, a season that did not start until May 30th. And a liner right to Pierce. Oh, he is a bit unpredictable in that regard. And a little jam shot liner to Bogarts, who makes the play. Has avoided the earned runs here tonight. Severino gave up 6 and 3+. Lance Lynn giving up 3 earnings in a third of an inning. Defender. There's a swing and a miss and a strikeout of Pierce. 2 up, 2 down for Holder. Bouncing ball over to first base. Voit will take it to the bag. And that is a 3 up, 3 down. Brox. And Nathan Eovaldi back to work. Aaron Judge muscles one down. Base hit for Judge. Yeah, I'd stay around to see that guy hit too.
What happens when you're coming off an injury?
Swing and a miss by Voit. A 97-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And upstairs, and Stanton rips one to left, right to Benintendi. My goodness. A hot one off the bat. Will head back out for the 7th. On every inning they have. That's going to bounce a fair that just lands inside the line and bounces out for a ground rule double. So Jackie Bradley Jr.
Phone rings. Who's it going to be?
Craning the neck. Bouncing ball to Gregorius. And Betts is retired. 2 outs in the inning. And he draws the walk. JD Martinez with a base hit to center field. And this is going to be a run-scoring single for JD Martinez. Jackie Bradley Jr. scores run number 11. Bogarts leans out on one, a little pop-up into foul territory. And this will end the inning. JD Martinez minimizing the mileage. There's a called strike 3 as Eovaldi hits 100. A long one, but then they make it to the postseason. There's a swing and a miss for back-to-back strikeouts for Eovaldi. Outstanding year in the Yankee system. A 1.94 earned run average. And a little chopper off the plate. And it's off the glove in fair territory. That'll be an infield hit. The Lou Boudreau led Indians. There's a bouncing ball through. Kinsler, his first at bat, comes through with a single. And a red bag in the World Series. That one's driven into right center field. Brock Holt. And on the chase, that is going to bounce up and out. Have a night, Brock Holt. It's a ground rule double. Devers will score. And at every turn, you can go back in history as Tarpley throws that one to the screen. And now Kinsler will score the run to make it 13-1. Are we close to a position player?
Well, considering this year was the most position players ever to pitch in a game.
And a base hit by Mookie Betts is going to drive in another run. It's 14-1. Relentless Red Sox win total. And that number that was out there, Swihart strikes out. That number that was out there by the Mariners, I think, a volleyball rotation.
Heath Embry in the game for the Red Sox on Saturday night. He
postseason out of the bullpen, David Price. Not so much as a starter. McCutchen skies this one to right. And it'll be Kinsler out in front of Swihart. Embry gets that spot, and he strikes out Judge. 1, 2, 3 inning, 9 in a row. We have a position player on the mound in the 9th inning. Austin Romine. The 2-1. He's working fast. He's throwing strikes. Nice. Gregorius makes a play. It's 2 up and 2 down. By the way, that's Neil Walker over at first base, but who cares? This is a big story.
I think that's his change, but who would know?
Tight zone. Would that be the dead fish?
Yes.
That ball's ripped down the right field line. That is a fair ball home run, and the cycle for Brock Holt. He hits for the cycle in a postseason game. So what if it's off a position player? History for Brock Holt. Single, triple, double, homer. 16-1 Boston. What a bummer.
Yeah.
You're right. A bummer for Romine. He'll fly ball to right, and Judge is there. Oh, he did it. Austin Rodriguez is on the mound for Boston, so he'll try to clean it up for the Red Sox. Pretty well set on with Sabathia on the mound as Rodriguez picks up a strikeout. The hitting anomaly. Ground ball over to third base. Devers takes care of Stanton for out number 2.
Before the series began, really could envision this going 5 games.
Echeverria draws a 2-out walk for Sabathia. Sanchez on the ground. Jump throw to first base, and a good one to win the game. Nice play to win the game. The Boston Red Sox with 16 runs on 18 hits, and the first ever cycle in the postseason by Brock Holt.